Yo, Rolling Stones put out this crazy review, bro. Crazy review. Like, I guess whatever Drake said that they believe is about Meg the Stallion, bro, they gave a crazy review of the album. We're actually about to read it in a second. Somebody said me and Speed. I fuck with Speed too. Shit, I was trying to. Nah, I ain't trying to tell people's business, but yeah, yeah, me and Speed was on the phone not too long ago, bruh. Again, yo, I was watching the shit, and Savage said, like he admitted, he was like, yo, Savage just turned 30, right? And I seen people in like Kai's chat, like, what? Like, bruh, like we all aging and it's all good. Like, nigga, Savage is still from the 2016, like the clout era, motherfucking freshman list. Like, we're all gonna age, so it's like where I'm at in life, nigga. I'm in my 30s too, nigga. At this point, I'm like, yo. One thing I always promise myself: never be the old hater. That's why I make sure I got all the success I need to get. You would never catch me being the old nigga hating on a young nigga doing this thing. I want niggas to be breaking records this and third. That's why again, especially when I see like streamers and shit like that, I want to pass the ball. That's what I'm trying to say I like to do. You feel me? Anyway, enough about, yo, wait till I change my name from Big Ack to OG Ack. OG. Well, first of all, OG Act gonna lose the hat with a slick back. With a slick back, maybe even with braids. And I'm gonna figure out how them bitches on the shade room do it. I might have some baby hair. All of that. Yes. Yes. Yo, there's stages and levels to this. What you think gonna happen? Like, is this over? Like, what y'all think? All right, anyway. Bro, we living and we growing, bro, and I'm very happy to do it. Okay, y'all spam some topics. I want to get through some topics real quick because I didn't get through some topics before. Yo, OG Act gonna be so smooth. OG Act? Somebody said I'm a little crazy. Y'all need the baby hairs, maybe a little bit gray in the beard. I'm so fortunate. Like, I don't got gray beard yet. When does gray come in? I don't know. Somebody say, is he going to be skinny? Yeah, I got to get back skinny for that. Yeah, the older I get, I got to get back skinny. I bet. Okay. This is how we're going to plan it. After the big Act era, Act literally going to get back skinny. Facts. Somebody say I'm bald. I'm definitely not bald. I'm going to give y'all a YSL update. It's all good. All right, cool. Yo, they're so tight at Drake and 21, bro. So tight, bro. Well, actually, really, Drake. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I need y'all to tell me y'all real opinion. Bro, I like Drake when he's chatting, bro. I like Drake when he's dissing, but really, Drake don't really got no beef other than Pusha T, and we don't want him to do that again. Drake, and he can't keep dissing Kanye, right? So, like, but we like Drake when he's talking shit. This is the album he's been the most honest and talked the most shit since Scorpion. Let's keep it 100. We like when Drake's a little spicy, like he got a chip on his shoulder. Bro, he was talking that shit. Now, granted, he had some double entendres and other shit like that. But after everybody, and by the way, I'm glad he ain't come out and fold and pussied up and be like, yo, oh yeah, the line that clearly was a play off Meg the Stallion. I'm glad he didn't come out with some statement like, oh no, I stand with Meg. Oh no, nigga. Like, bro, let people interpret it how they want to. Even if he was talking about Meg or not, bro, don't clear up your bars, my nigga. Like, your real fans, the people who support you, like, yo, I seen a bum ass nigga. What's this nigga's name? I told you I was spitting this nigga's face after he said some wild shit about me one time. What's that nigga's name? He said some wild shit. Jay-Z allegedly liked his tweet and unliked it. Jay-Z liked tweet Drake. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Marc Lamont Hill. Marc Lamont Hill. Let me tell you this. Marc Lamont Hill is a fucking bum, okay? If you look back at his history, they had this nigga balling over some shit. This nigga is a classic fucking bum. Now, this is why I'm glad Drake ain't released no fucking statement. Bro, nobody's making music for this fucking nigga to be jamming to. Anyway, probably can't even find it scrolling down his timeline. But he tweeted out, this is the epitome of where not only rap music is going, but the pussified internet we all live in. This nigga said, hold on. Wait. Let me look up the full thing. Marc Lamont Hill, Drake. I want to show you the full tweets. This is the most bitch-made shit I've ever seen. He said, I started to listen to Drake's album. I was 3 tracks in when I read about Meg Thee Stallion's reference on Twitter. You know how much of a pussy and a bitch you are where you're listening to music and you let a nigga who's on your timeline tweeting live about the music you listen to convince you to not even listen to what they're commenting about. So to put in perspective, right? And I'm gonna bring up I just want to show you how much of a bitch this nigga is. Here we go. This is Spotify, right? Let's go to Drake, Her Loss. Drake, Savage, Her Loss. Drake, Her Loss. Drake, Her Loss. Look. This is the album. The bitch ass nigga said he was on track 3. I want y'all to see what track 3 is. Track 3 is On BS. The track he talked about Meg is Circo Loco. Circo Loco is track 9. The bitch ass nigga is listening to music and reading Twitter to get his opinion on said music. You are straight pussy. You should not be listening to music. Not hip hop music. You gotta listen to jazz. You probably gotta listen to Lil Nas X don't even give a fuck. You gotta listen to some other weird shit, my nigga. You can't be listening to no hip hop if you're listening to music and you're on Twitter thinking, well, what do y'all think about the songs I'm about to listen to next? And if they could convince you, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you get to track 9, he's talking shit about Meg, and you turned the whole album off. Listen, let me read what he said again. Started listening to Drake's album, was 3 tracks in when I read about Meg Thee Stallion references on Twitter. That don't happen till 9 tracks in, you bitch. He says, I won't be finishing the album. This is why people are tired of all these internet spaces. You have niggas like Marc Lamont Hill that need a fucking tampon to listen to a rap album. He cut it off because people on Twitter was outraged. Are you kidding me, nigga? Rap music has historically celebrated the death of other black men, has promoted drug and gun violence. They have promoted some of the worst things in society. And if you are a consumer or someone who's a connoisseur of anything to do with hip hop, you have consumed all these negative messages, but yet you're on Twitter reading think pieces while you're listening to Drake and 21 Savage with a fucking album called Her Loss. And when they tweet about a song that you didn't even get to yet while playing the album, you cut it off. You straight pussy. Marc Lamont Hill is one of them niggas who try to pander so much. Like, nigga, you might as well get a goddamn thong and stick a tampon up your ass, you bitch ass nigga. We don't want you to listen to hip hop. Oh, yeah. I was about to get to track 9 even though I was only on track 3. but I heard that Drake said some despicable stuff about Megan Thee Stallion. You know what? I will not be listening to it. And by the way, don't tell me it's wordplay or that it went over my head. I'm very smart. Bitch! You hear this nigga? Condescending motherfucker. This is why Twitter becomes toxic at times. You get these niggas who think they're leaders. Marc Lamont Hill, you a fucking bum, my nigga. You get these guys who think they're too smart. They're evaluating art like they're evaluating politics. Bro, this is art. Yo, this is type of nigga to tweet that, 21 Savage rapping that a bitch came over mad late and she was sitting on the side of the bed. Him saying that was weird, that's rape culture. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga. We don't want to hear from a nigga like you. You're weird. You're not even understanding culture. Bro, this is music. This is expression. A lot of this shit is just over-exaggerations. Some of this shit is like, a lot of shit is metaphors. Like niggas who have lyricism, they're actually playing on top of stuff. You can't let a bitch nigga like this dictate what you really think about music, bro. They're trying to get us to a place that they got comedy to. You say a fucking joke about somebody who's in the LGBT community, it's not a joke no more, it's hate speech. That's what they're doing. So now they're trying to do it to rap, but selectively. Because here's the thing, Marc Lamont Hill, I've never heard him say, I started listening to the new King Von lyric and the way he described how he clapped the op, I'm not into black on black violence, I will not be finishing this. And matter of fact, we should need to cancel. No, because niggas like this, they pander. And they look on social media for trending issues. And they say, what do y'all care about today? Oh, y'all care about Meg's issue with Tory? Okay, so no one could rap about it. So, Marc Lamont Hill, you fucking hypocrite. You tell me you know on the first 3 tracks, Drake and 21 is calling women bitches. You have no problem with that. But because Drake makes a reference that could be, it's almost maybe possibly a triple entendre, and it could allude to maybe Meg Thee Stallion and her getting shot, that's when you cut it off? But you didn't mind when they was talking about bitches and all that other shit? These dudes are virtue signaling. Marc Lamont Hill, one of the biggest frauds that exist culturally today. He ignored all those references. And this is why bitch ass niggas like that you have to judge. He essentially admitted it. I didn't even hear it. So essentially he's saying, I'm not knowing what context it was put in. They don't care about context. They only care about narrative. And somebody wrote the narrative before he could get to it to listen to it for himself. And he didn't even say, let me go listen to it. Oh, I heard it and this is what I think. He said, I'm cutting it off 3 tracks in. Marc Lamont Hill, this bitch ass nigga right here, the bitch ass nigga who been on ESPN and crying like a hoe, trust and believe. This is why a bitch nigga like that, when he talk about me, you're unsuccessful, my brother. Because you a man without an island. You're a man without a country. You are a pussy waiting to get fucked. You go left, you go right, you go north, east, west, and fucking south. All for attention seeking because you're trying to virtue signal. And the sad thing that you niggas have done, you've killed it with comedy. If you think, because the same women who you think will be supporting you, you think they're not jamming Drake? This is why I say you niggas is dumb. Y'all think about cancel Drake? Stupid nigga. You said you cut the album off. The first projection, should I go back to it, was 350. It went to 375, and now it's at 400. You know what that means? Niggas is listening more. Your bitch ass cut it off. They're listening more. Nigga, you a 40-year-old hater, nigga. Go listen to Jay-Z and that other bullshit. But don't you sit here and try to virtue signal with some hip-hop music. Because if we really want to talk about really being on some high horse, your idols, nigga, well, he probably don't even listen to hip-hop music. This is why you can't even engage with a nigga like this. Classic fucking hoe. Thank y'all for the subs, man. We gotta run another shout out, man. Marc Lamont Hill, man. When I see you spoke about me very, very naively because you wanted to ride the media train, I realized why your bitch ass don't have shit. Second of all, why if I ever saw you, I have a nice loogie straight for your face. I gotta spit on this nigga. Facts. I don't care what happened. He wouldn't be my ass. But nigga, dudes like this, spineless. They pander. They're spineless. They're a bitch. They're trying to appease the people who don't even support them. You know why I respect what Drake is doing by at least not addressing it? Drake don't got to double down. You see, Kyrie's on that double down shit. Kanye on that double down shit. But here's the thing. When we talk about art and expression and even comedy, you don't got, like, sometimes, bro, it's just the art for the moment, bro. Like, these aren't stances people are really taking. If Drake really was standing on a thought that he ain't think that Meg got shot by Tory, the nigga would have been tweeting about it, showing up to court hearings. Bro, he set a clever bar. He's moving on. He set a clever bar. He's moving on. Everybody want to make think pieces and just like pause time. Fuck that. This lame right here, we got to, and by the way, this is all you got to know. He's a Temple University professor. He's already too woke. All them little niggas who work at, like, you know what I mean, universities, they're too woke. Host of BT News. Nigga, Big Act News been killed BT News. That's a fact, okay? News of AJ up front. What the fuck is this? Coffee and Books podcast. What the fuck is that? Owner of this. What the fuck is that? This nigga should just put lame ass motherfucking nigga in his shit. Oh, let me take this shot for y'all, man. All right. Enough energy to this bitch ass nigga. Let me read this motherfucking thing now. So Rolling Stone, who people ain't realizing, we're getting in this time and era. Bro, you're not going to hold rappers to politically correct albums. We love, like, I know, yo, we're rap fans. We know we're hypocritical. But go listen to Lil Durk, listen to Lil Baby, go listen to Youngboy. They're not rapping about the most positive things. We're always drawn to the most honest experiences. Salute to Pooh Shiesty, he just celebrated his birthday. When people start judging hip-hop and try to hold this moral standard, hip-hop is never good. If y'all want proof that hip-hop is never good when y'all put a moral standard before enjoying the music, go look at Chance the Rapper. That nigga's promoting a concert with that bum-ass nigga Vic Mensa in Ghana, nigga. You don't believe me? Look at what's going on right here, nigga. We ain't seen none of these niggas for the last, like, 10